the party don't stop. Oh, 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 oh.
What the hell is even that?
That is everybody's favorite U.S. men's Olympic gold medalist, Caitlyn Jenner. Caitlyn Jenner. Make sense of that one. Anyway, we're back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you're all having an amazing day. Oh, wow. You guys smashed the hell out of that like button in the last video. And as promised, I'm a man of my word. I said in the last video, if we got over 500 thumbs up, 500 likes, I would do the next video, which is today, without my helmet on. So here we are. Nothing too spectacular, nothing too crazy going on. It's no big mystery. It's just a head of hair. A little more gray than I would like it to be, but I've said before, I'm in recovery. Spent a lot of years homeless on the streets, and it's a stressful life to live. So I call the gray hair the high cost of low living. So anyway, thank you guys so much for coming back. Take a look at the screen right now. I put that up there today because about a week ago, I posted a picture just like that, but it was of a police car in the UK, rainbows and pride all over it. And got a bunch of comments from you guys over in the UK that are members of the greatest community on the YouTubes. And I don't want you guys to think I was picking on you with that one. So I figured, listen, guys, over here we have all kinds of cities. This isn't San Francisco. This is San Francisco. That was not the only one. I could have put Chicago, Austin, Miami. I had a choice of a lot of police cars with the same colors on them. So I just wanted to show you guys you're not alone, and we weren't poking fun at you. We have the same insanity going on over here across the pond too. So, all right, before we jump in, I just want to give a big shout out to the sponsor of today's video, Matt Donahue. Thank you, Matt, for sponsoring today's video. Matt has been a longtime member of the greatest community on the YouTubes. So thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate that. If you would like to sponsor the next video, there is a PayPal link in the description box below, and I will read your full name unless otherwise stated by you. And guys, I took yesterday. I missed you guys yesterday, by the way. I took yesterday off. Just did some fun stuff. Had to get away from this insanity. And just in that one day, I thought I'd come back and might not be as crazy. It's worse. It's worse than it's been. So be prepared. Be prepared for what you're about to see in today's episode of Epic Woke TikTok Fails.
TikTok is degenerate trash. Correct.
Everything woke turns to shit.
Truer words have never been spoken. All right, listen, if this is your first time, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Become a part of this amazing community I'm always talking about. Join us on this journey. And you guys, like I said, you guys lit that like button up, that thumbs up button up so much. I think we got almost like over 600 likes in a video with maybe less than 2,000 views at the time. So that was amazing. Hit that thumbs up button. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Share this video out so people can see what's really going on out there. I showed this stuff to some of my family members yesterday. They didn't know what was going on. They had no idea what was going on. I said, yeah, this is real. Roll the film, please. By the way, it says, what is Libra gender? Again, roll the film, please.
Libra gender is when you are like you're mostly a gender, but you still feel a connection to a gender. For me, for example, I'm Libra mask, which means that I'm mostly a gender, but I still feel a connection to the male. Like I'm also a male, but I'm also a gender. So I'm 20% male and 80% a gender. That's like the best I can explain. So yeah, it's like you're most a gender, but you are also a gender.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
So even if that explanation would have made any sense in the first place, this person did a horrible job. Just listen to this little part. One more. What? Listen to this. Check it out.
Like, I'm also male, but I'm also a gender. So I'm 20% male and 80% a gender. That's like the best I can explain.
The land of make-believe.
20% male and 80% a gender. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Moving right along. All right, next up, we know these people love, for whatever reason, using race and gender and everything. Well, this person here, that interesting color hair, smashes them both together. An example to explain being non-binary or gender fluidity. Dying to hear it. Roll the film, please.
An example to explain non-binary or gender fluid. That's what I identify most as. I'm going to use race, so insert your race here. I'm a black person, so it's like you're walking down the street, and you see a group of black people, and you don't literally think like, oh, black people just like me, but there's this unspoken like tether of kinship attached to that. So okay, now you're walking down the street, and you see a group of white people, and I don't literally think like, Let me change the race. So I see a group of Mexican people, and I don't literally think like, or anything, but there's this disconnect. There's no kinship involved. And so, okay, now let's use gender. You're walking down the street, see a group of men, right? There's no kinship. There's no attachment that I feel. Walking down the street, and I see women. And again, there's just no connection. I don't feel like any gender. I feel like a skeleton in a skin mecha who's just trying to play the game. Not to say I don't feel feminine or masculine, but like at the end of the day, what I truly identify most as is like...
A long time ago, being crazy meant something. Nowadays, everybody's crazy.
Hey, where are the white women at?
I was so lost through that whole... I was lost. I was so lost, all I could hear was... That's it. Made zero sense to me. Keep it moving. All right, this next guy... this is... Wait till you see this guy's t-shirt. Roll it. I'm just going to pause it right there because it's a real quick clip. It zooms in, then zooms out really fast. Look at this guy's t-shirt. Stay home, save lives. Sir, are you kidding me?
What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
sorry, guy. I don't mean to go so hard on you, but I don't know. Either this guy's just joking around, out there trolling with that shirt on, or he got that shirt as a virtue signal. And it seems like a terrible choice to wear out to that, unless, like I said, unless he's a troll. In that case, if he is, well done, sir. Moving right along. All right, the title to this next TikTok. I'm not kidding. Diet culture is white supremacy. These people are insane. Roll it.
So this whole idea that bland food is good for you is absolutely 1,000% diet culture and not actual nutrition information or research. Because the actual dietary guidelines for Americans and the actual nutrition research shows that when people eat their cultural foods, it tends to be a lot better for them than when they eat white people food. And that's because traditional diets tend to be high in whole grains, high in lean proteins, high in fruits and vegetables, low in saturated fats, low in added sugars, and low in sodium. They tend to be flavored with a lot of herbs and spices, and they tend to be made from whole foods, and they just, in general, tend to be better for you. We also know that systemic racism is the reason that people of color tend to be more food insecure than white people. We're working on fixing those systems. But when you get your nutrition information from people who sell you Shakeology and Herbalife and all that shit, you're going to get shit information.
That is without a doubt the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You are a fucking idiot.
All right, this Diet cultures, white supremacy, systemic race. Sure, whatever. Anyway, going on. This one isn't woke. It just goes to show you the degeneracy that is TikTok. So if you're eating, put the food away real quick. I warned you ahead of time. And I did mute this because there's a song playing in the background that would get copyright. Give me a copyright strike. Roll the film, please. It says, can you draw clothes on it with a googly eyes and a binky? Clothes on what? What are we talking about? Oof. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't put... Oh!
Did you guys see that?
Oh. What? So she turned her big flupa into a baby, put a pacifier in her belly button, then ate it. Let's keep it moving. All right, here's one of these people that believe nothing is real. Every single thing is a social construct. See how long we can put up with this. It's like 2 minutes long. I don't know if I can deal with the whole thing. Roll the film, please.
And so we have all agreed.
By the way, it says how virginity is a social construct. That's what we're talking about. How virginity is a social construct. Continue to roll the film, please.
And so we have all agreed socially that virginity is a state of being before having sex. We all agree on that. That's why it's a social construct. And there are lots of things that are social constructs, like time, or government, or organized religion, gender, masculinity, or femininity. And the thing about a social construct is that it is made up. It's not representing something that is real. And we all choose as a culture to participate in it or not. And what I'm saying is virginity is something that we can challenge. We don't have to accept this social construct, especially because it's rooted in patriarchy and purity culture and the oppression of women. So we can actually let that social construct go. If it feels right to use that for yourself, then use it for yourself. But recognize that it's actually not a real thing. It's made up. So here's the thing. Purity culture was so invested in the idea of virginity, that, like the construct of virginity, that they tried to prove it in a physical way by saying that the hymen is an indicator of whether or not someone is a virgin. And that's just simply not true. And so we need to remember that there's no physical evidence of whether or not someone is a virgin. It's a social construct. It's something we made up, and therefore it's something you can decide if it's validating for you or not. You can call yourself a virgin or not, or you can completely ditch the idea altogether. Some social constructs are important. They're not bad things. Some of them really give us a sense of identity, but we get to decide whether or not they work for us. We get to choose that.
Just when I think you've said the stupidest thing ever, you keep talking.
Listen, if you made it this far, give yourselves a round of applause, a pat on the back. You guys know I cannot do this alone, so thank you so much for trudging ahead with me. And once again, I just want to give a big thank you to Matt Donahue, who is the sponsor of today's video. Also, I just want to say real quick, Matt left a really kind note when he sent the PayPal donation to support the channel. And it was not so many words, but he just said, you know, after a long, hard day's work, like, it's nice to come home and see these videos and laugh at them and engage with the community here. And all, those are, you know, most of the comments are similar. And the comments you guys leave here in the comment section that I get like that too. It's amazing for me to read comments like that just to have this community. It's so inspiring and motivating when I see stuff like that. So thank you guys, all you guys that, I don't know, I'm not going to get all into that. We're going to finish this up here. But I just want to say, Matt, thank you so much for leaving that comment. All you guys that leave the comments, thank you so much. It's just, it really keeps me going, especially some days when I feel deflated, you know. So thank you guys. All right, so we're just about done here. It says, out of curiosity, can someone be, what the hell? Ace and lesbian? I've seen the label around, but I'm not sure if that's okay, though it does sound like it to me. I have no idea what this means. See if we can get a handle on it. Roll the film, please.
I'm ace and a lesbian, which means that I am attracted to women in a lot of ways, such as aesthetically, intellectually, etc. But I only form the romantic and sexual attraction after getting to know the person, because I hold sub-identities within the asexual and aromantic spectrums called demi-romantic and demisexual. That mean that a connection with a person, even platonic connections, are required in order for me to feel romantic and sexual attraction.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Sorry if that went over your head. All right, moving right along. All right, we're gonna wrap it up with this one, guys. I can't take much more, especially after seeing this. This is it. This lady comes all the way unglued. I'm gonna do my best just to mute the F-bombs that she drops. She gets really vile, disgusting, and roll the film.
There was a meeting about mask mandates at my city hall tonight, and outside of it on my way home, I passed a bunch of anti-maskers trying to protest for the right to die and end up disabled, and all I want to do is scream, please die! Just die! Like you're literally killing yourself and the people around you. I am out of fucking empathy at this point. Why am I wearing a mask to protect your fucking child when the bare minimum of parenting is to protect them and you won't? Ah!
He's an angry elf.
What a bitch.
Wow, look at this lunatic. Look at, I mean, of course you guys know where she's going. I mean, it's obvious, isn't it?
The eyes, Chico. They never lied.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious right from the beginning that this person was going to be our next inductee to the liberal meltdown wall of shame. Wow, that wall's getting full. All right, guys. That's a wrap. And listen, if you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much. You guys know I can't do this alone. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the greatest community on the YouTubes. Thanks again, Matt Donahue, for sponsoring today's video. Real quick, guys. I don't know if you guys have heard of Zuby. He's a musician. He's a health nut. I don't know what. Check him out on Twitter. He was just on Elijah Schaefer's Slightly Offensive podcast a couple days ago. Lives in the UK. He's American, I believe. He's a black guy. I think he's from the United States. Moved to the UK. Doesn't speak with an English accent. Anyway, he's pretty popular. Kind of a famous guy. He's actually going to be in my hometown tomorrow. Tweeted out today, hey, I'm going to be in so-and-so. If, you know, if you're around, if you live in the area, shoot me a DM. So I'm going to see if I can meet up with Zuby tomorrow. If for you guys that don't know him, it's no big deal. But if you guys know who Zuby is, that might be pretty cool to shake his hand, talk to him a little bit. He's got some really strong opinions about everything that's going on with the virus that do not go along with the mainstream narrative. So that'll be interesting if I can meet up, talk to him, maybe buy him a cup of coffee or something. I'll let you guys know how it goes. Anyway, thank you guys so much. You're all absolutely amazing. I love this community. I didn't do a video yesterday, and I actually missed you guys. I was like, I can't wait to get on there and do a video today so I can, you know. So we're back. We're back, baby. All right, thank you guys. You're the best. I'll stop running my mouth. Listen. In the words of the great George Washington, stay strapped or get clapped. Peace.